Welcome back, Guardians. My name is Lab. Can you hear me? Okay, good. How is it possible that the Vex Simulation has taken over the city? And where did it come from? To my knowledge, there is no Vex mind. The Undying Mind was shut down for good. Panoptes was defeated and Axis the Root Mind was destroyed. Yet the question remains, how? To understand that, it's important I share with you who the Vex are. The Vex are a cyber-organic species as ancient as the universe itself. While individual Vex units are robotic in appearance, they are merely walking tools for Radioloria, microscopic organisms suspended in Vex milk that contains the species' collective intelligence. The Vex are capable of great feats of engineering, such as reconstructing entire planets like Mercury and Nessus into their machine worlds, portal-based space travel, data processing and timeline manipulation on a scale impossible for humanity, but lack language, thought and sentence in the human sense of those words. They cannot be conciliated or reasoned with, and are hostile to every other life form but their own. Now that you know who the Vex are, we're getting into the meat of this discussion. As I studied texts from the Ishtar libraries, I was led to an entry and it shook me to my very core. In haste, I rushed to my fellow warlock and war master, Moonvald. I knew she would understand this more than I. Have a listen, then, to this lore entry from the book Truth to Power, titled React, Choose, Act. Thus it reads.
You are standing in the courtyard of the tower. You are without armor or weapon, and your senses seem more vivid than usual. Under your tongue is the taste of salt. To look down into the last city, go to N. To move deeper into the tower, go to O. N. The city is gone. In its place is a lens, a warp, the telltale blister of a black hole singularity sheathed in bent light. You get the eerie sense that is looking back at you. Go to O. You find Banshee 44, Kadi 5530, Master Raoul, Tess Everest, Benedict 9940, Soraya Hawthorne, Executor Hideo, Amanda Holiday, Arak Jalal, and Cade 6 in their usual places. Cade seems subdued. You see unusual light coming from the inside of what once was the speaker's chamber. A throaty voice calls you into the hangar to play soccer. To speak to Cade, go to C. To investigate the speaker's chamber, go to P. To play soccer, go to E. P. A Vex Hydra hovers in the place once occupied by the speaker's machine. As you approach, a jet of brine spurts from its chassis, and a Greek woman with snakes for hair tumbles down to the floor. She groans and clutches her head. Her hair writhes in distress. To attack the Vex, go to S. To go to Medusa's aid, go to Q. Q. We've got to get out of here, Medusa whispers. Dulankaru and everything she told you was an illusion. Quaria compromised my systems, and now it's trying to recruit you for its own purposes. Get me to the edge of the simulation and I'll break us out. To carry Medusa to the edge of the tower, go to T. To demand an explanation from the Hydra, go to R. R. The Hydra speaks to you in your own voice. I have simulated dual Inkaru as well as I can. While Vex cannot normally account for the paracausal influence of light and darkness, I am no longer simply a Vex. And where no elegant analytical solutions exist, we may apply massive computational power to generate a reasonable facsimile. This was the approach used against Saint 14. After observing dual Inkaru during so many loops, this simulation reveals her purpose in the Dreaming City. She seeks the key to the distributary, the world the Dreaming City dreams of, where the Awoken were born and time passes at an accelerated rate. Once she conquers that world, she will use it as a base to gather thousands or millions of years of tribute in a very small span of our time. A being empowered by so much ontological authority would be capable of altering reality on a whim. You must prevent this. I will continue to loop the Dreaming City until you find a way to defeat her permanently. To leave, go to Q. To demand information on the role of the black holes, go to U. S. You battle the Vex Hydra. As you gain the upper hand, it emits a blast of static, and you feel a horrific sense of déjà vu. Go to N. T. Medusa weighs nothing. The serpents of her hair squirm against your neck. We have to jump, she whispers. Forget everything you've seen here. It's all meant to confuse and distract you. I'll send you another message in 3 weeks. To jump, go to Z. U. Black holes are the densest possible computers in the physical universe. They are also the most secure, since they can be made to retain their information until they evaporate in the deep cosmic future. The Hive operates small singularity computers, such as the world's grave, and the Vex sometimes pack enough energy and information into a small area of space-time to collapse it into the Kugelblitz black hole like the one you can see outside. But a true stellar mass or galactic mass black hole computer is inconceivably more powerful. If Savathun plans to predicate her existence on the concealment of her secrets, as Oryx predicated his upon sword logic, it would be logical for her to safeguard her deepest secrets and her throne world in a supermassive black hole computer. To defeat her would require a journey below the event horizon and the exposure of her most jealously guarded truths. Go to R. Z. You leap from the tower and escape Quaria's simulation.
Ah, so the rumors are true. This gathering of stellar dark matter and black holes may point towards an event horizon. And if that's the case, it is possible Savathun's goal is to become all-powerful. After all, she seeks access to the distributary, this singularity where time flows at an accelerated pace. If this is true, then it means Savathun could possibly supply her debtors with all the tribute they need, and perhaps eventually overrun them with power she could amass over time as millennia and eons pass by. A picture was, has, is being painted, Guardian, and we are right at the center of it all. It could even mean that there is far more power and other dangerous entities out there other than the light and dark, or even the Nine. But we must stay true to whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable. If anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things and stand in the gap for all those who cannot stand for themselves and work together. Then and only then can the true light prevail. For now, that's all I have for you. If you have enjoyed watching today's video, feel free to leave a like, a comment, or consider clicking subscribe and hitting the bell notification to find out when my next upload goes live. Remember that no matter what you face today, there is a plan and purpose for your life. You can do all things. Stay safe and Godspeed.